Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Leong, Head of Business Development for Tiger Brokers. He's primarily responsible for leading and driving the growth of the retail business in Singapore, as well as the surrounding region, specifically Southeast Asia. Ian, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Hi, similarly, good to meet you again, Jill.
You got it. And Ian, how have retail investors benefited from online brokers, and how does that experience compare to the service they get from traditional brokers?
Okay, I will sum it up into 3 points when it comes to the investors, retail investors who get a benefit from online brokers. The 3 points will be in terms of the client onboarding process, the mobile application, along with the low commission rates that we offer. Okay, so say for example, in terms of the client onboarding process itself, traditional brokers, what happen is they still require clients to actually fill out, like say, a physical form. And even though some of them actually evolved to onboarding clients online, basically when it comes to the client onboarding process, it's still pretty manual, and it will take about say 3 to 5 working days as the back-end staff will still need to input the data into the system, so on and so forth. So thus, it will take about say 3 to 5 working days to open accounts. But at Tiger Brokers, basically what happened is all this is done via technology. We onboard clients electronically online. So basically in terms of the client verification process, the document verification process, everything is done electronically and via data technology. So we are actually able to onboard clients within 1 hour instead of the 3 to 5 working days that most traditional brokers actually you do. Now, for the second point, which is the mobile application. A lot of traditional brokers, when it comes to their online platform, basically the desktop version, yeah, basically they are very fantastic platform itself. So in terms of the charts, it's intuitive. They are able to like say select the different indicators. They have a comprehensive stock screeners or even like say news flow for the desktop versions. But at this time and age, basically a lot of investors right now actually use their mobile applications via the smartphone instead of using the desktop when it comes to researching on the news or placing their trades. Yeah. So for such traditional brokers itself, what happened is their mobile applications is pretty plain vanilla as compared to the desktop versions. Clients are still able to place trades, but when it comes to the charts, it's not intuitive. Functions is very limited. Stock screeners or news flows is actually close to a non-existence. But at Tiger Brokers, what happened is we invest a lot of resources into our Tiger Trade application itself for the mobile and the tablet version. So what happened is clients, when they log into our Tiger Trade, the first thing they will notice is our interactive charts. Clients are able to change in terms of the time horizons, are able to use the different indicators for them to see the entry points they actually want to enter the market, all in their mobile app itself. And we also have comprehensive stock screeners, heat maps, and even our news sources is actually from Refinitiv Dow Jones, Refinitiv Thomson Reuters. So basically all these functions are all available in our Tiger Trade app itself, which is as compared to our competitors that are able to do so for their mobile app. Now, the last point is in terms of the low commission rates that we offer. Basically, for traditional brokers, they are still on a agency model. So to say that they employ, like say, trading representatives or remisers in our terms in this region, or like say, financial advisors in the States itself. So by having doing that, basically what happened is they actually drive up the cost for clients. So this is the reason being so is because for every dollar of commission that actually clients contribute to the broker, it's actually on a cost sharing arrangement with such agents. So this is why they actually drive up the cost. So basically, when clients want to trade, like say for example, in markets like US or Hong Kong markets itself, clients in this region are still paying like say 30 to 50 basis points based on this agency model. But at Tiger Brokers, what happened is we take out this middleman layer. So we actually bring down the cost drastically, and we're able to pass down this cost savings to our clients itself. So this is why we are able to offer clients low brokerage rates when it comes to trading off the markets. So in a nutshell, basically at Tiger Brokers, what happened is we have three distinct points as compared to our traditional competitors. The first point is we provide seamless client onboarding process. Number two is we provide a fantastic mobile application. And number three, we actually provide low brokerage rates as compared to our competitors.
And Ian, as a leading online broker in APAC, how do you differentiate yourself from your peers in Singapore?
Okay, at Tiger Brokers, our mantra and vision is very simple. We want to bring global markets and products to the masses. In the meantime, as mentioned earlier on, the 3 points, we actually provide a very fast and seamless client onboarding process. We actually provide a fantastic mobile application, Tiger Trade, as compared to our competitors. And last but not least, we actually provide a very low commission rate environment to our investors itself. Yes.
With your experience in China, Singapore, and Australia, how do you see the development of the online brokerage industry, and how is that different from the US?
Okay. When it comes to the US side of things, the race to zero commission actually materialized last year when actually Charles Schwab announced they will actually not charge investors when they trade the US markets. So a lot of US brokers, like say Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, they actually follow suit. Now, the thing is with this, Charles Schwab had this vision, not overnight, but they actually planned for this decades ago. So in order for them to actually to do this, they needed three things. The first thing is their dependency on transactional brokerage revenue has to be very low. The second point is the percentage of revenue that actually derive from the agents, like say financial advisors, has to be low itself too. And last but not least, they actually need skill to do this. For Charles Schwab to do this, they actually achieve these 3 points. Thus, they're able to actually announce a zero brokerage environment for trading US markets last year. Now, if we were to actually come bring it to the Asian side of things, like say in Southeast Asia, for example, are we able to do this? Right now, a lot of local brokers or traditional brokers itself, what happened is they are still on the agency model itself. So basically, there is one point. The second point is they are still very dependent on the transactional commission revenue. Yeah, the smaller brokers, when it comes to your percentage, basically about say close to 40–50% of the revenue is still from the transaction side of things. The bigger brokers will be about close to about say 20 to 30%. While this is still considered high, as if my memory didn't fail me, basically when Charles Schwab changed to a zero brokerage environment, their transactional revenue percentage is less than 10%, 8% if I'm not wrong. And last but not least, basically when it comes to scale, many of these brokers still have very high sunk costs in terms of AUM. They're still at most about a couple of hundreds of millions or a billion or two. This is unlike, like say, Charles Schwab, who is actually, like say, in terms of AUM, they're in terms of trillions. Yes. So in a nutshell, basically for local brokers to actually go into the zero brokerage environment, this is a very unlikely in the near future. Now, so this is where online brokers, like say Tiger Brokers, comes in, because we have very low staff costs because we actually leverage on technology for most of our back-end processes. And we do not have an agency model, like say, for example, as compared to the traditional brokers. So this is why we are able to drive down our costs very low. Thus, by doing so, we actually pass down our cost savings to our clients. So though we are not offering a zero brokerage to our clients, we are able to offer very low transactional fees to our clients to invest in the global markets and products.
Let's talk a little bit longer term, about 5 to 8 years down the road. Where do you see Tiger Brokers? What's the aspiration?
Okay, as mentioned, for Tiger Brokers, our mantra and vision is very simple. We want to bring global markets and products to the masses. And for us to actually do that, we also provide like seamless and fast client onboarding process, low transaction fees, and a superior mobile platform. But for us to be the best, the above is not good enough. End of the day, it's what we want to do. It's we also want to actually to be a one-stop solution for our clients. not just in the retail side of things, but also in the corporate side of things. For the retail side of things, a one-stop solution will be in terms of the client onboarding process. I fund the account, I trade the market, and I actually have access to different markets and products to actually have a diversified portfolio. But when it comes to the corporate side of things, basically what happened is we not only want to provide, like say, trading services to other institutions, clients of ours. We also want to provide, like say, in terms of the employee management, or in our terms, employee share ownership plans solutions. So in the event whereby corporates wants to offer shares or share options to their staff, they are able to actually get these solutions from us. And not only that, like say, for example, if let's say clients, corporate clients who actually want to list in say, like say, for example, US, our IPO underwriting team is able to help them in this too. So end of the day, we want to help clients in every part of their journey, not just in terms of tradings, but in their growth every stage.
Ian, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.